Hello viewers, welcome to Tradabulls. So finally Nifty closed below 24,500. Even yesterday and today, both days it was closed below 24,500. So percentage wise it's almost all flat, minus 0.15%, but today's close was below that yesterday's close. So yesterday's close was around 24,472 and today's close was 24,435. So minus 36 points negative. So Bank Nifty and Nifty still it is under bearish only. So IT it was almost all 3% up today. So finally it was around 2.5% up with around 1000 points positivity. So Fin Nifty bearish plus, mid cap bearish plus and Reliance bearish plus plus. So still no much change in the indices, but as per charts, so today's daily candle was formed with inverse hammer. So generally inverse hammers, it would be trend reversal candles. So last time, I think somewhere August first week, so almost 8 days, Nifty was consolidated in between 24,000 to 24,500. So with yesterday's close and today's close, so Nifty was entered into this level, so in between 24,000 to 24,500 level. So today's low is most important, so 24,378. So as long as it holds, so Nifty may go some upside or technical bounce. So whatever high point to low point, at least 50% of the retracement should be happened. So 26,277 was high and 24,378. So for our convenience, this is also treated as 7. So total 1900 points fall. So exactly 1900 points. So in that 1900, 50% is almost all 950 points. So from 24,377 to 950 points. So 25,300 would be the 50% of the latest swing. So with today's candle, we need to take up one more candle for confirmation. So if it at least for 2 days it maintains same low, so we may expect some bounce till 25,300 levels. So even Bank Nifty also similar kind of candle. It was like inverse hammer. So somewhere 51,200. Entire day it was in the same range, around 51,100 to 51,300 levels. So almost the entire day it was traded under same range. So IT was yesterday and day before yesterday it was completely downside breakout, but today suddenly it was clearly upside, and almost all whatever damage happened since last 3 days, Friday, Monday and Tuesday. So today almost all recovered the entire damage and closed above 42,000. So 42,000 is one important level, and many days 43,000 was major hurdle. So we need to observe. So if it closes above 43,000, we may expect some upward momentum. Otherwise it will be in consolidation. So coming to major data points. So as per candlestick view, so entire day it was moved between 38.2% to 0%. And as per trader view levels, so today's close was 24,435. So 24,393, somewhere 24,400, it was indicated minus 23.6% of last month's range. So if at least tomorrow also if it holds 24,400, so we may expect some technical bounce till 25,335 levels, which is 38.2% of last month's range. So the next probable numbers As long as it holds 24,400, the next probable numbers 24,750, 25,113 and 25,335. So we may expect some technical bounce till 25,335, which is 38.2% of last month's range. So coming to Bank Nifty, so today's close was 51,239. So 51,239, just below 23.6% of last month's range. So the probable numbers would be either 50,370 or 51,935. So round figures 50,400 and 52,000 levels. So coming to IT was closed above 42,200 mark. So 42,200 is just above 23.6%. So for IT, the next probable numbers are 42,390 and 42,630, 42,869. So these three would be the IT's probable numbers: 42,390, 42,630 and 42,870. So coming to index movers, sentiment wise, Nifty 30 out of 50 negative and 20 out of 50 positive. So ICICI Bank was major downside contributor and HDFC Bank was positive side contributor. So that's why there is no much momentum in the Bank Nifty. So two big companies, one was in negative side and other was in positive side. Coming to last 3 days data, so 45 out of 50 are negative side contributors and only 5 out of 50 are positive. So in that, BEL was major contributor for downside and HDFC Bank was major contributor for upside. So coming to Bank Nifty, so today ICICI Bank and HDFC Bank was in opposite directions, and last 4 days data except HDFC Bank all were closed in negative. So majorly Kotak and SBI more than 200 to 300 points contribution negative side, and HDFC Bank was around 450 points up. So almost all 40 to 50% of points contributed by HDFC Bank towards positive side, whereas Kotak, SBI, Axis Bank and Indus Bank, these are all major downside contributors. So coming to IT, so yesterday IT completely, it was in negative side, but today we don't know what happened, exact news. I think persistent Coforge was created huge impact. So more than 11%, both Coforge and persistent was up by more than 11% today. And also Infosys TCS was up by more than 1 to 1.5%. So huge IT pack was up. So even Emphasis was up by around 5%. And Tech Mahindra was up by 2.5%. LTTS was around 3%. And LTI Mahindra was around 1%. So that's why huge impact created on IT. So coming to index top 10s. So Nifty, no much change. 7 out of 10 still are in negative. Only 3 were in positive. HDFC Bank, Infosys and TCS. These 3 were positive. Remaining all are in negative only. So as per weekly data, 9 out of 10 are negative and only 1 HDFC Bank was in upside. So as per Bank Nifty, so intraday 6 out of 10 are negative and 3 out of 10 are positive. HDFC Bank, Bank of Baroda and AU Bank are positive, remaining all are negative. So as per weekly data, except HDFC Bank, all are in negative only. So coming to IT, so 9 out of 10 were closed on positive for daily data and weekly data 5 out of 10 were closed on positive. So coming to today's best performers, Bajaj Finance and Tech Mahindra. So Tech Mahindra was up by 2.5%. and Bajaj Finance was up by around 5%. Whereas downside, M&M was around 3.25% down and Sun Pharma was around 2.5%. So compared to last 3 days data, so the best performer was Bajaj Auto, more than 5% up, and HDFC Bank was around 3.5% up. Tata Consumer was the top loser as per last 3 days data, so more than 7% down, and BEL was around 6.5% and M&M was around 5.76%. So as per last week candles data, Only 2 counters was closed above last week's high, that is HDFC Bank and Tech Mahindra, and many were closed below last week low. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 counters still it is traded below last week low. Out of 50, almost all 29 counters are trading below last week low. So Nifty's trend didn't change, so still it is in bearish only. But as per today's candles from both Nifty and Bank Nifty, so both were inverse hammers. So we may expect some technical bounce if it holds that 24,400 level. If it closes below 24,400, so next probable target would be 24,170 level. So 24,170 is downside probable number, and upside probable numbers are 24,750, 24,100 and 24,300. So that's all about today's analysis. We'll meet on next analysis. Thank you so much.